Well, I am so excited to welcome you to the podcast today because we are celebrating so big around here. This is 9 in 9 Enneagram Wisdom for Life. Let's dive in. We are celebrating 6 months of completed podcasts. We launched in January, and since January of 2025, we have released 55 episodes based around sharing the wisdom of the Enneagram in short 9-minute episodes to just keep it accessible to you and your busy life out there. So, yeah, we've released 55 episodes. We have had topics from what's my number, love me true, finding calm in a crazy world, crushing your health goals, raising up the next generation, and exploring the Enneagram subtypes. So I just could not be more proud of my team and everyone that helps make the podcast happen. So I'm just giving a huge shout out and thank you to Heather and Marin and Ronnie and Anna for taking this dream of having a podcast, and here we are 6 months later. Now, I pulled a little bit of research and some numbers, and would you believe that since January, we have reached between Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, Apple, and other podcast channels, we have reached over 216,948 people. That's amazing. And I just am so thankful to you all. So, if you've been listening over the last 6 months and you have enjoyed the content, it would just mean the world to me and to the team if you would just rate the podcast, if you would leave a comment, if you would follow along. Any engagement that you can have with us just helps us reach more people. So, yay for 6 months. I feel like I should have a glass of champagne or something sitting here to toast, but here we are. So, I guess that brings me to my next thought, which is what's coming next? Like, what does the rest of 2025 look like? And so, I'm excited. We're going to talk about life as each number, and I'll tell you a little more about that in just a minute. We're going to talk about the importance of taking a midlife intermission, and we're going to talk about how to work happy. We're going to talk about the monsters and the goblins that want to bring us down. We're going to talk about gift giving, like the ultimate gift guide. And we're going to talk about holiday survival. So that's a little outline of the next 6 months. One thing that I'm really looking forward to is I am working with a designer and a candle company to release custom Enneagram candles that are going to be such good gifts for any of your friends that are into the Enneagram uh, and yourself. These are going to be incredible gifts. So trust me, you'll hear more about that as we go. But that's what's coming up for the month of July. We are calling this Life As. And what does that mean? Well, basically, what we're going to do is you're going to hear again from the women that I interviewed in some previous months. I hope you're loving those, by the way. And we're going to just talk about what does it feel like to live life as an Enneagram 1, 2, 3, all the way to 9. I ask each person to talk about what it feels like to have that particular motivation, how they find themselves avoiding the unique thing that each number avoids. I ask them, what's the best part about your number and what's hardest? And here's what you're going to get out of this July series. It is going to help you improve any relationship that you have. And here's why. Because when you learn that there are 8 other ways of looking at the world, of viewing the world, of interacting with the world. And if we were being specific with the subtypes, we would say 26 different ways of viewing the world than the way you view it. It is going to help you have more understanding, more awareness, more empathy and compassion. It's going to help you just understand your family, your friends, your coworkers, your community of people. It nothing improves relationships like the tool of the Enneagram. I believe that, starting with your relationship with yourself, your relationship with God, and then your relationship with other people. It is the ultimate relationship life hack. It really is a tool that will serve you so, so well. And then the second thing I think that you're going to experience as you listen through these episodes in July is you're just going to feel less alone. And here's what I mean by that. So, oftentimes when people go through Enneagram 101 class, which is the class I teach to sort of help you go a little deeper with your Enneagram number, the feedback is often, oh, I thought something was wrong with me. I thought I was broken, and now I see that I'm not. I'm just wired differently than, my mom was, or my dad, or the people who expected me to, act a certain way. And I love hearing that because what I hear in those comments of, "Oh, I thought something was wrong with me," or I had one I had one client who said, "I thought I was an alien, but now I realize I'm just me." And I just love that because what I hear in that is that they feel less alone and they feel more free to be themselves and who they truly are. So as you listen through this July series, Life As, I hope that it will help you improve your relationships with yourself, with God, and with other people in really tangible and meaningful ways. Now, as always, please leave comments. Please rate the show, follow along, engage with us so that we can keep creating this awesome podcast by Living Well by Jen, the 9 in 9 series. All right, we'll see you in the next one.